invitation is going to be coming from Acts chapter 8, verses 25 through 39. So when they had solemnly testified and spoke the word of the Lord, they started back to Jerusalem and were preaching the gospel to many villages of the Samaritans. But the angel of the Lord spoke to Philip, saying, "Get up and go south to the road that descends from Jerusalem to Gaza." So he got up and went, and there was an Ethiopian eunuch, a court official of Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who was in charge of all of her treasure, and he had come to Jerusalem to worship. And he was returning and sitting in his chariot and was reading the prophet Isaiah. Then the Spirit said to Philip, "Go up and join this chariot." Philip ran and heard him reading Isaiah the prophet and said, "Do you understand what you are reading?" And he said, "Well, how could I unless someone guides me?" And he invited Philip to come up and sit with him. Now the passage of Scripture which he was reading was this: "He was led as a sheep to slaughter, and as a lamb before his shearer is silent, so he does not open his mouth. In humiliation his judgment was taken away. Who will relate this generation? For his life is removed from earth." The eunuch answered Philip and said, "Please tell of whom does the prophet say this? Of himself or someone else?" Then Philip opened his mouth, and beginning from this scripture, he preached Jesus to him. As they went along the road, they came to some water, and the eunuch said, "Look, water. What prevents me from being baptized?" And Philip said, "If you believe with all your heart, you may." And he answered and said, "I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God." And he ordered the chariot to stop. And they both went down into the water, Philip as well as the eunuch, and he baptized him. When they came up out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord snatched Philip away, and the eunuch no longer saw him, but went on his way rejoicing. This is a passage that we all know, but I'd like for us to look at a couple of things in this. And the first thing I'd like for us to notice is when the Spirit told Philip to go to the chariot, what did he do? He didn't hesitate in any way. He ran to the chariot. I'd like for us to apply that to our lives today. How many times do we drag our feet on doing things? You know, Marisa says I'm a bad procrastinator, and I am at that. But as Christians, we should not procrastinate at anything, should we? If we see a need, we need to jump on it, and we need to do it. We don't need to wait. What a great example for us. We should be eager to do whatever is needed. And we are blessed with that here. And then second, after Philip had explained the Scriptures and he preached Jesus to this eunuch, he didn't hesitate either, did he? What did he say? He said, "Here is water. What does hinder me to be baptized?" He didn't say, "Well, I'm going to wait a week or two." What happens in a week or two? Life. We get entangled. It says it in 2 Corinthians, I think it's chapter 6, there's no better time than that. There's no more accepted time. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. All we have is today. If you have any need to obey the gospel, or you need to come back and make your life right, do that.